this beautiful market. So I'm in a local choir and just had rehearsal tonight. We have a concert this weekend and I found myself feeling really down about my symptoms and my conditions and myself. I physically had a hard time being comfortable there. It's a lot of like sitting for long periods and also standing for long periods, shoulder to shoulder with people, and there were times where my body was really struggling to do that, and I'm just getting nervous for the concert because I don't have a choice really but to stand the whole time unless I ask if I can have a chair. And here's where the internalized ableism comes in. I feel weird asking and being the only one sitting and standing out and subjecting myself to questions from people of why are you sitting, or is something wrong, or etc, etc. And also just like being judged and then doubting myself, like, do I really need this? But it's like, yeah, I literally felt like I was gonna fall. So just wanted to share that. I've been thinking more about mobility aids. Like, I have a cane in my Amazon shopping cart right now. And I'm just hesitating to order it. I follow so many amazing people online, like Micro Cat Machine and Chronic For You, who like totally changed the way I see mobility aids, and I totally support them, and I'm still having a hard time doing it myself. So we'll see. It is Tuesday. I had choir last night, and I just ordered myself a cane for the first time. It's honestly kind of exhilarating. Like, is that weird? It's time. It's time. After last night, reflecting on how difficult choir was, and there's been a few like other recent experiences where I'm like, I could have used a cane just now. It was time. And Joey and I, excuse me, sir. Oh my goodness. Joey and I talked about it last night, and I was sharing how, you know, I still have like a bit of internalized ableism, and I'm afraid of like what it means to get a cane. Does that mean, what does it mean? Insert fears here. Like, does this mean I'm disabled now? Does this mean I will always be disabled? Does this mean I will always need this? Does this mean that I'm limited? And in talking about it, we were like, I'm already limited, right? The difference is that I'm limited and I'm pushing myself through my limitations and risking harming myself. Joey said, unlimit yourself. And something just fucking clicked. Something just fucking clicked. And I was like, I'm getting a fucking cane. And I'm gonna fucking rock it. Hopefully. So I don't know, I'm kind of excited. I'm trying to embrace what the use of a mobility aid can give me. It can give me independence. It can give me freedom. It can give me safety. It can give me confidence in my body and its ability to what's the word? Ambulate safely. So like, fuck yeah. Why wouldn't I give that to myself? Why would I punish myself? I know why. It's because of ableism. But dismantling that starts with myself, and I'm doing that today. It should come tomorrow in the mail. And I also ordered myself some compression socks. I don't know why I always doubted that they would do anything for me. They're like wildly popular, but I ordered some, and I'm hoping they get here before my choir concert, because I think that they would probably help a lot, and they're way more subtle. And Not that like mobility aids need to be subtle at all. I think just for me in particular in this situation, I prefer to be subtle because this is literally a performance. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see how much it even like helps me. I don't know what to expect. But I will unbox it tomorrow with you. I'm so nervous. Okay. It's here. My very first cane just arrived. And I'm gonna open it and take her first spin. This is from Rehand, very highly rated on Amazon. Comes in a little carry bag. Oh, okay, that was so weird. I kind of just freaked out. I don't know. I like went to pull it out and felt the handle in my hand, and it just felt so real, and it just like hit me all at once. I'm like equal parts resisting this and very excited about this. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to remind myself why I'm doing this, which is to unlimit myself and to give myself the gift of stability and mobility by minimizing risk. And that is something that I deserve, something that everyone deserves. The only negative feelings I'm having about this are from internalized ableism, and I don't have to hold on to those, and I'm chipping away, I guess you could say. Also, I guess other difficult feelings would be from just accepting this about myself, accepting this change, leaning into like, yeah, I do have limitations, and feeling that the handle in my hand just made those feelings really loud. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna just slide it out of the bag and not grab it. I love the color. Okay, it's really cute. It's really cute. I hope it's long enough. Hi, buddy. Do you like it? This is Miko. This is Miko's first appearance on the vlog. He's a level 10 cutie.
This video is about him now.
Yeah. This is now Miko's video. This is now Miko's vlog. Oh yeah. First impressions. It's really cute. It's more sturdy than I expected. It's like not, it doesn't feel cheap and like chintzy. And it was only like $30 on Amazon. Comes with a little strap to hold her together. I'm gonna name it. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but we're gonna name her. Last night I was actually looking on Etsy at like little mini stickers that I can put on it, deck her out. Really struggling with the strap. It's Velcro on like both sides, so no matter what you do, it's sticking to itself. There we go. Okay, that was cool. That was pretty badass. Let's see if it has any, no guidance. We're just gonna hope I do this right and it doesn't collapse. I Googled last night, what's the proper height of a cane? Because if it's not the right height, you can wear on your wrist and your elbow and your shoulder and your neck, and I already have enough neck issues, so I want this to be the right height. And it recommended, like, when you're standing, it should be the height of, like, the crease of your wrist to the floor. I always pictured it, like, up here, but it's, like, down here. Why do I not want to hold the handle? This feels like an exposure right now.
Is it?
Maybe a little bit. lightly touch it.
Okay.
I'm just tolerating the discomfort right now. It's not so bad once I'm doing it. Hi, Ozzy Bear. Do you like it? Okay, I'm gonna grab it. It's pretty cool. It feels really sturdy. All right. Let's see. I guess I'll raise it 1 or 2. Feels nice. It's like an extra leg.
Mm.
I don't know what this. Do I loosen this to?
Looks like it's a tab and a twisty tighten.
Do I do both?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, without twisting it, it's very hard to adjust, which I guess is a good thing. We don't want it to just.
Is that a breaking point too in the twisty thing? Is that where like you can pull it apart and see the elastic?
Right below it.
Right below it.
Yeah.
Okay. How's that feel?
It feels good.
You want to walk around a little bit?
Yeah, it's definitely like something to get used to. I always thought in my mind that canes were for like an injury only, to like take pressure off of like a knee or something like that. So just using it for stability is something that is like a new concept for me. Even just standing here, I'm like, wow. From standing up, like I got some symptoms like shortness of breath, my heart's going really fast, and just knowing that I have this to lean on is nice. Sometimes when we're out, I'm like, I just wish I could lean on something. Let's see. It's very sturdy. I like the feeling that it makes when you like touch the floor. It's very soft. That's great. All right. This is weird.
How did it feel to walk in?
It felt fine. I guess what's kind of running through my mind right now is like I'm doubting myself. I'm saying, do I really need this? Do I really need this to walk, right? Because I can walk just fine. I don't have an injury. But if I was having like a high symptom day with POTS, like even that, I notice like my heart's going up. It's just nice to have it here. I wonder if it stands on its own. No. So something I'm thinking about is for my choir concert. Like, I feel like it'll help me because I have to stand up there like this for an hour. But I also need a whole hand to hold my binder and turn the page. So I'm worried, what I'm afraid of happening is standing there, this helping me, but then at some point it falls in the middle of a song or in between a song, and it makes a big loud noise because it's in this like cavernous church, and I don't want to draw attention to myself. I mean, I guess I could lean it like that and like hold it, the binder like this. I could see this helping me actually. Even just like being able to stand like this with the binder would be nice, because at rehearsal the other night I was literally like standing there and like crossing my legs and flexing my like glutes all the way down my legs and my feet to try to like get my blood flowing and stabilize myself. And it's like, if I have this, I don't really need to do that as much. And I don't have the fear of like am I about to fall? So I'll keep her around. Definitely gonna take some getting used to. But I think it's the kind of thing like that when I need it, it's really gonna come in handy, and I'll be glad that I have it. So yeah, that's it. I'll take her for a spin tomorrow. It's Wednesday evening, and I've been having a lot of symptoms after filming that video earlier. So I actually used my cane like in real time with symptoms, and it actually really helped. I'm just having palpitations right now, but I'm glad I have it. So I'm on my way to choir rehearsal, and it is the first time I'm taking my cane out for a spin in the real world. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Today in therapy, I expressed that when I first tried the cane, I was like doubting myself. And I was like, do I even need this? Am I just seeking attention? And then like 2 breaths later was like, I'm so nervous to use it at choir. Like, I don't want any attention drawn to me. I don't want people to ask me questions. And like, yeah, that makes sense. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so night 1, cane launch. It was weird. I was super worried that people would come up to me and be like, what's wrong? What happened? And thankfully nobody did, which I feel like took pressure off of me feeling uncomfortable about using it. Pros and cons, I guess. The cons come to mind first. So, well, okay. It certainly helped having it there for stability, especially when my legs were feeling really tired and I was just having a hard time like keeping myself up, like feeling kind of shaky. But homegirl, she's got one bottom. She can't hold herself up. So I dropped it like 3 times because I was trying to balance my binder and page turning and leaning it on my leg while I did that. So that wasn't fun. And I hate to admit this, but I really feel like the best thing would be for me to just sit through the performance, but I really don't want to. I did order compression socks, which I do believe would help a lot, but they're not going to get here on time. So I might just order some off Amazon and like get them overnight. So I'm kind of undecided if it's worth going up there with the cane or not. It definitely was worth it tonight in rehearsal at some points, but I don't know if it outweighed the cons of like dropping it, being uncomfortable, my arm cramping. It's like, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'll see how I'm feeling that day, and if I get the compression socks, I'll feel a lot more comfortable not using the cane, I think. I'll have to take those for a test spin too. And I'm kind of considering like maybe a cane that can hold itself up would be better, because it does feel kind of burdensome, like having to always have a hand on it or have something close enough by to prop it on. It would just be easy to it would be easier to be able to just let go of it and know it's got itself. So we'll see by Saturday how I'm feeling. I'm really cold, so I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets and, well, my hand, because this one's used up right now. See you soon. So a beautiful market again. So this is interesting. I was feeling really stable while I started walking, so I parked my cane over my shoulder like this while I walked, and she holds herself up, which is pretty cool. And since it's so freezing out, I'm freaking booking it, and after a few minutes of speed walking, I started to feel like my body was sort of crashing a little bit and fading, and I started to feel unstable. So I broke her out, and she's actually really helping me. standing waiting at the crosswalk, I was sort of like swaying, but I had her there to hold me up and I felt safer and like I didn't have to worry like, oh my gosh, am I gonna fall in the street right now? So I don't know. Glad I have it. Do you know that feeling when you get a new car or new shoes or a new bag and immediately after you feel like you see it everywhere or you never noticed it before? You're like, did everybody have a blue Honda Civic or did everybody have, you know, whatever it may be? I see so many people with canes since I started using mine. Like every time I go out, at least one person. And honestly, it feels really nice. Look at these gorgy flowers. Hold on. So beautiful. Spring is sprung in, y'all.